Hey guys, I'm showing off the pinball today. I've put quite a bit of work into this, and I think it's time to kind of show how things have changed. There's going to be a lot to kind of go over, everything from the install to, I guess, maybe down to the folder structure, to the different types of, uh, I guess, parts of the setup. There's going to be two front ends. There's going to be a desktop mode. 6 programs, Mame, as well as Shmups. You'll be able to use a keyboard, which is an Ipac or any keyboard encoder. You'll be able to use an Xbox controller here, which I'm going to show off as well. And anything Xinmo, because essentially Xinmo is a wireable Xbox controller. It's kind of the way I think about it anyway. So, let's kind of get into things, and we'll just kind of go from there. Um, the first thing I wanted to kind of show off is here the uh, I'm not going to put that on the Playfield actually. I'm going to put that here. Maybe I can't really expand it, but if you notice, uh, you've got your up, down, left, right. Obviously, left and right can also be your flippers, but you really want to use the triggers for that. Your bumps are going to be your bumps. 1 and 3 are going to be your start and your coin. Holding down L3 is going to be your 4, which works as an escape, or you can kill the front end. Holding down R3 is going to be your escape. And that's pretty much it. Also, the second stick is going to work as the mouse, so you can kind of see it moving around here. So I just kind of added that in case you know, need to move the mouse for whatever reason. What else? Let's go over the buttons. I'm going to open up the F drive here, and if you go over the button configuration, this is working. Yeah, I can see it working. I'm just going to minimize this. You go into the button layout, and actually, you know what? I am going to keep this up here just so I can kind of visualize everything. The button layout, you're going to have 10 buttons. This is actually wrong. I said 9, but you need actually 10. You need 2 flippers, 2 bumps, 4 admin buttons, and 1 plunger. And the 4 min buttons are just going to be laid out on your cab. 1 for plunger, 2 for the sides each, essentially. And then you can kind of see how everything is going to be mapped. Your min buttons are going to be mapped escape 4, 3, 1, and then plunger. And then your 2 flippers are going to be left and right, and your bumps are going to be A and D. So that's kind of how that's going to work. When you get the setup, there's going to be an install folder, and it's going to take you through. It's going to ask you a series of questions. Are you 2K? Are you 4K on your screen, etc.? And then based on what you select, it's going to swap in certain values for the install for various programs, and it's going to make it a lot easier for you to kind of follow the directions. And then as you kind of go through things, there will be certain things at launch. Just read everything, do what it asks, and then go through and install B2S, pinball or pinup popper, Flex DMD, B2S setup, and Ultra DMD. And I'll just kind of take you through whatever you need to do. So going into the setup itself, there's a lot to this. All the media is actually contained in the PinballX side of things. So, I mean, if you go into it here, like FX2 for instance, even has images, has all the DMD videos, all the BackGlass video, as well as the 4K Playfields. everything that you need. I've tried to fill out the media as much as I could. Also, I've added Mame to this as well. If you go into Mame, um, I've made I've got, custom um, Turisco. I think it's Turisco set, a custom Turisco set. I've got all the table videos, um, as well as the DMD videos. Everything's here. Everything, absolutely everything. Um, I've used some of the media from my Hyperspin drive as well to kind of fill out certain things. Oh, this actually fell. Um, but yeah. All right. And that's that. And then if you go into the pinup system, which is here, there's a script when you do the install that will um, create, I guess, temporary links to the other folder. That way, I guess when the front end goes looking for the media, it's going to find these indirect links, and it will point to the other folder. So the media for both front ends is shared. Also, I took the time to flip all the videos because technically, I think Pinball Popper was was designed to be opposite to PinballX. So they actually um, had everything flipped 180 degrees, and I took the time to flip everything. So everything just kind of lines up. So let's go into the actual setup now. And the first thing I'm going to show off is going to be the desktop side of things. I'm just going to minimize this now. And we're just going to open up the Hyperspin side of things, and it should open up over here. Going through, you've got Mame. You've got PinballX 3, FX2, Pinball Arcade, Visual Pinball, Future Pinball, Zaccaria, and back to Mame. So if you wanted to kind of go in, you can use the keyboard or you can use the Xbox controller or really anything. It's all compatible. You can press 1 on the keyboard to launch it, or you can hold 3 to exit. Or you can hold R3 to escape. So getting out of that, you've got Pinball FX 3, and you can kind of control it. I don't know, let's launch Doom. It's going to flip. So there's one thing to note right here. The media, because the screen flipped, is going to be offset. And since I have it set up for the front end, obviously when it flips, the media is going to get pushed over a little bit. However, if you're using the desktop version of this, the media can be reconfigured in the actual emulator itself, and you can kind of fix it. Or if you only have one screen, it's only going to show one screen anyway, so it's going to be correct. So don't really pay too much mind to to it being offset, because it really doesn't mean much. I just got it configured because I'm going to be showing the front ends after. Now you can play like this or whatever. Then you can get out. Oh. And maybe I gotta fix that. The thing should have exited out. Anyway, I haven't used this controller much. Something I can look into. Let's start the FX2. And it's gonna be A. Or enter or left on the keyboard, or controller. Let's exit out. Let's go to the next one. Pinball Arcade. Let's do Adam's Family. I was messing with my monitors yesterday. It's coming up, I can hear it. Come on, man. It does launch. It's supposed to come up over here. I'm not sure what it's doing. I'll skip this for now and I'll launch it after. Visual Pinball. This is actually neat. Visual Pinball is actually really, really neat. Just because the settings are contained in the registry. And because of this, I had to come up with a way to import the settings into the registry so the tables actually show up correctly for the desktop side of things. And this file loads based on your selections in the install. So it's going to load the right one every time, and as you can kind of see, it's in landscape mode. You can add credits, start, the ball here, keyboard. Let's get out. And the same is for Future Pinball. Future Pinball has the settings also in the registry. So let's Sons of Anarchy. I like the visual pinball tables much more than I do the Future Pinball. I don't know. Let's do Attack from Mars. The Future Pinball tables. The better ones are the Ultimate tables. So this is why I launched the Ultimate Edition. But they take a little bit longer to load, just because they got like better textures and I guess better programming overall. With the controller or the keyboard. Okay, just gonna get it. Oh. Oh, I think I have it killing Joy to Key at the end.
Exit system.
Okay, that's two things I gotta look into. Like I said, I haven't actually used the Xbox controller a lot. I just kind of theory crafted it. So this should go right into the emulator. Should start here. Give it a second. Okay. Anyway, you can use the keyboard. I gotta check the, I probably just have the, it works for the flippers, etc., but I just gotta check the buttons on it. But yeah, A and D work for these. You can use the keyboard. Okay, let's get out. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the desktop side of things. This takes a second to come back. There it goes. Yeah, we will launch Mame. Okay, let's get out. The next thing I'm going to show off is the PinballX side of things.
PinballX.
And this obviously doesn't have as many features as Pinball Popper because the Popper has the PupPacks and everything. But it's still a very good front end if it's configured correctly. So let's go into I think this is Future Pinball. Yeah, Future Pinball. Oh, 24. This is not a very good looking table. I should have picked something else. It is a Slam It table, which is the guy that does all the really elite Future Pinball tables.
The following takes place between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m.
Jack, we've gotten word from DCCT.
Or the
There's an
keyboard.
assassination attempt on Vice President sometime today.
I'm on my way. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, this one. So let's get out. Oh, I gotta press it twice. Sometimes you gotta press it twice with the PinballX side of things. I'm not sure why, but it works. Just press it twice, the escape button.
Future Pinball, Mame.
1941.
Oh, there's a cool aspect about this too. Say I wanted to play just a normal MAME game as opposed to a shmup on the MAME wheel. The MAME game is going to start 4x3. You can use the Xbox controller or the keyboard. And let's get out. But say I launched a shmup from the MAME wheel. It's I gotta press it twice. Forgot about that.
Welcome to PinballX.
It will launch in the full length of the screen. So let's do that. Let's do 1941. It'll be the full length of the screen. Also, the backglasses for the MAME don't show up on the MAME side of things for the PinballX. I don't know why. The DMD does show up eventually, but the backglass kind of stays hidden. I'm trying to implement something through the MAME INI file, but right now it's a little bit. I'm doing something wrong. Essentially. I'll figure it out and see. And once I do this, then. Okay, let's get out.
Welcome to PinballX. Zaccaria.
Alright. So we did MAME, Future Pinball. Shmups is just the same as what I showed you last time. Let's do Black Knight 2000. Scripting should
I am the Black Knight.
Okay, let's get out.
Welcome to PinballX. Zaccaria. MAME.
So we did PinballX. Let's do FX2.
Football. Juventus. Explosion Man. Launching Explosion Man.
Start. Okay, and you can use the keyboard. Let's get out.
Welcome to PinballX. Future Pinball.
Let's do Pinball FX3. Let's do Alien vs Predator.
Alien vs Predator.
enormous.
Damn, that thing's ugly.
Nice.
Alright.
Hey, how
You
lucky
can use the
get?
keyboard as well. Let's get out.
Welcome to PinballX. Zaccaria.
What else?
Visual pinball.
Do we do visual?
007 golden.
I'm not sure.
Launching 007
I don't think we did actually. There's over 1,200 tables alone just on the visual PinballX side of things.
2, 3.
And there's about 1,900 tables total. Oh, right down the center. Okay, let's get out.
Welcome to PinballX.
I think that's about it, right?
24.
We've,
50 underscore
oh,
50.
back to systems.
Name underscore Shmups. Visual Zaccaria. Name. Name underscore Shmups.
I think we did them all.
Zaccaria. Future pinball. Zaccaria. Aliens.
Oh, we didn't do Zach.
Cinestar. Circus. Launching circus.
Great. Now ride the big wheel.
Circus.
Okay, let's get out.
Welcome to pinball.
I think that's it. That's one front end and the desktop down.
Zaccaria.
I think we got them all.
Zaccaria.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Just gonna make sure there's no scripting or anything running. Yeah, that's good. Everything got cancelled. So now we're gonna go into Pinball Popper.
Welcome to the ultimate virtual pinball experience. Please give me a few seconds.
So going into this, you've actually got playlists. You've got all games, A to Z, top 50, top 100, pup editions. Where is that tables with? Yeah, pup editions, full DMD tables, 18 plus, no flipper, workshop VPin. You got visual pinball, pinball arcade, FX3, FX2, Future, Zaccaria, Mame, and Mame Shmups. So let's run. Hello? 1 second. Just gotta check something. Gotta make sure the hello? Hello? Yeah, it's still running. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright.
Welcome to the ultimate.
Okay. Let's go into VPin. Let's do G.I. Joe.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
To navigate this demand.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
We are pleased. Welcome to the Cobra.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
You got your bumps. Okay, let's get out. We got
This guy's on fire.
Pinball Arcade. Scripting should start it. There we go. Oh, I accidentally. What did I do? Oh, resuming game. There we go. You got your bumps. You got your keyboard. Let's get out. And we'll go to the next one. Pinball FX3. We'll do whatever. It's a classic anyway.
Game pod.
Okay, let's get out. FX2.
Well, that's me.
I keep pressing start thinking it's the launch. Okay, let's get out. And we've got Future Pinball. I don't want to do Batman, maybe.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
Sometimes these take a little while to load. I'm hoping it's loading. Yeah, there it goes. Alright.
Good at something never do. Tonight's entertainment.
The physics on this are pretty bad. Alright, let's get out. Then we got Zaccaria.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
Speed King.
I would say out of the bunch of programs, this is probably the most uninspired one. I find these tables a little bit boring overall. They're okay, but I think there's better choices on visual. Okay, let's get out. What happened? So that was that. So we just got to do Mame. It's Afterburner. Also, if you have a controller on the top of your V pin, you can use that as well. You know, either the one with the stick and the 3 or 6 buttons, you can use that as well. Let's get out. This time I'm gonna launch a shmup from the main wheel, and it's gonna be it should have been full screen. Maybe it's the game. Hold on. Let me check something. Huh. Why is am I getting